Today I'm at the sets of a new TV campaign. We are shooting for 3 new propositions that we will launch very soon in the market. These are innovations in the true sense of the word. They are extremely relevant, extremely need-based, and very, very new.
This is the first commercial that we're doing for credit cards ever since the business was bought over.
Credit card consumers today are in prison.
When we started working on it, there was one consumer lacune that we discovered, and that was the entire business about rewards point.
We are a young brand, and our brand drivers have been innovation and responsiveness.
The brief to the agency was very simple: to create communication that is interesting, disruptive, and extremely relevant to the audience that sees it.
The briefs were crystal clear, sharp as always. We basically measure IndusInd scripts on 3 parameters: how relevant they are, how original they are, how impactful they are.
I have worked with Imtiaz sir in the past also, and we teamed up again.
This is the second time that I'm working with IndusInd Bank. Last time we had 3 scripts. This time what has happened is that there are 3 scripts again. Interesting, but each one of them is a completely different world. Even in terms of execution, they need to be executed in completely different manners.
I want it now, right now. The Tailor.
The film with the Tailor is about a world that is inside a very exclusive tailor's shop, and it's quite English in its filming style. It's traditional. There's a sense of humor. There's a quirkiness which is very typically English and old theatrical style.
I mean, do I have to explain to you that stitching takes time? What?
Call Kabbadi, call Kabbadi, call Kabbadi, call Kabbadi.
We are on location shooting for our Direct Connect film. This is an interesting proposition built on a very strong consumer insight. In the Direct Connect service, our customers can speak directly to our phone banking executives. They don't have to go through the entire IVR tree.
When IndusInd Bank introduced us to IVRS service and the changes that they are going to make in IVRS service, whenever I used to call my bank, I had to go through a long route before I could reach my customer care executive. The experience that I have with my banks, this idea came upon that, yeah, this is a game of Kabbadi and this is called Kabbadi.
The Kabbadi film was written by Rashmi, who came up with a great concept, I think. There's a man who is getting harassed by trying to make a call to his bank because there are so many recorded messages. The concept is that each of these recorded messages is actually a person that emerges in front of him, and they start a match of Kabbadi for this guy, the caller, to reach the human voice and get his job done, and therefore signifying and presenting the harassment in a very visual and an interesting manner.
Mummyji knows everything.
We're on location shooting for our 3rd TV commercial. This is for our service called Cash on Mobile. This is another interesting innovation that the bank has just recently launched. By using this service, our customers can send money to anybody in India using the mobile banking platform Indus Mobile. They simply need to use the service, and the beneficiary anywhere in India can withdraw money from any of the IndusInd Bank ATMs without using a debit card.
This was a very interesting service that you can withdraw cash from the ATM without a card. And when we were told about this service, our immediate response was, "Kya baat kar rahe ho?" And so we realized the script also has to be as unique as the service itself.
The film that we are shooting right now with Neetuji is in a shop like this, and it's about the bustle of a shop and the bustle of a lady who is hyper energetic, and she knows everything and she keeps repeating, "I know everything."
I know everything. I know everything.
So it's interesting following this person and how she comes to an embarrassing point and has to call up her son to salvage her, and therefore, giving us an opportunity to talk about the benefit that is being offered by the bank.
In the very first round, I came up with a script about this old woman, which everybody liked and everybody loved and everybody appreciated. Everybody said it's nice, but this is not the kind of communication that the brand does, and I also agreed. I remember that I was talking to Imtiaz, discussing this film, and then he said, Anpur, between you and me, it's just a thought right now. What if we cast Neetu Singh Kapoor for this role? And then suddenly I thought, if I change the protagonist to an actress like Neetu Singh Kapoor, then the whole film will change, the whole sur, the whole tune of the film will change, and it will become a very fun-filled film. The same old woman will become very energetic, very bubbly, very vivacious, and that's exactly what happened. This film is really, really special for us because this is for the first time that Mrs. Neetu Singh Kapoor is acting in a TV commercial. The idea to cast Mrs. Neetu Singh Kapoor in this role came from the director Imtiaz sir.
The moment I heard the script, I felt that it should be Neetu ji.
We have a very supportive client at IndusInd Bank, and so the entire team of IndusInd Bank also supported the idea, and that's how we decided upon to cast Neetu Singh Kapoor for this role.
I didn't really know whether she'd do it.
I thought the script was really sweet and it showed like a different personality to what I am. I'm a very great fan of Imtiaz, and I was so honored that he wanted me, and so I just couldn't say no, and I said yes.
She brings in a lot of value.
And she fits the role beautifully.
I'm just having a great time. My whole family is over here, they're supporting me.
IndusInd was the first commercial that I ever did. RK Swamy BBDO Delhi is my favorite agency. With them I started my foray into advertising, and so this IndusInd TVC is very special for me, and it is very close to my heart, and I always love doing their ads.